Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just now, a few minutes ago, I told my dad about the 7-month-old baby I had in secret, and as an older traditional Taiwanese man, he did not take it well. But before I get to the nerve-wracking details, a little background. Almost 2 years ago, a lesbian couple I'm friends with asked me, a gay man, about donating sperm to them. And soon, they were pregnant! I wasn't sure if they would be comfortable with me telling others, but yesterday when I went to visit for the first time after we were all fully vaccinated, they said they were totally fine with me telling my dad and anyone else really. So today, literally a couple minutes ago, I told him. I prepared some photos of baby Johnson on my phone and approached my dad as he was relaxing on the couch after dinner. I said, "I have something to tell you," as I took a seat. He looked up from his phone. "Oh, what is it?" he asked, propping up. I stumbled a bit with my semi-rehearsed approach, asking, "Do you remember my friend Tina from high school?" "Oh yeah, Tina. I know." "Good. So Tina got married 3 years ago, and about a year ago, she and her wife wanted to have a kid." "Wait," he stopped me. "Isn't Tina a girl?" "Yeah, she is," I continued. "Tina and her wife wanted to have a baby, so they asked me if I could help them out." "Wait," he stopped me again. "Tina's wife? I thought Tina was a girl." "Yeah, she is. They are both girls, and she got married 3 years ago." His confusion was genuine as he looked at me with his 64-year-old Asian man eyes. The look of someone who was not comfortable having his worldview shaken, someone who didn't like change, and someone who hasn't even heard the main news yet. I went on. "So I agreed." "You agreed?" he asked. "You didn't even ask me." Taken aback, I responded, "Why do I need to ask you? I'm the one helping them. I agreed, and now I have a 7-month-old son." I later found out he was even more shocked than he seemed. Yet in the moment, he acted pretty natural and composed as he made it very clear that he wouldn't have approved, that it was something he would not have done. "So, whose baby is it?" he asked. "He's their baby. We signed papers beforehand." He sighed. "Well, you already did it. And now you're telling me. For Chinese people, this is very strange. We wouldn't ever do something like this." I started to feel a bit sad, but I didn't let it overwhelm me. I knew he was being genuine, that he wasn't trying to make me feel bad. I was already emotionally prepared as I explained to him that as a lesbian couple, they wanted to start a family, and they would prefer having a donor they already knew instead of a random person from a sperm bank. He seemed to favor the anonymity of a sperm bank as he continued to explain how all this was quote-unquote strange. His favorite word to describe almost everything that I say about my personal interests and personal life. Eventually, I gently explained how our current generation has a different attitude towards sperm donation, and he seemed to just let me have it at that. "I've only told you," I said. "They wouldn't approve of it," he responded. They, referring to his siblings, from whom he derives basically all his worldviews. But honestly, I wasn't there to debate him. I was there to tell him, because I didn't want to leave room for baby Johnson to grow up thinking he was something I didn't want to tell my dad about. That he was a secret I was hiding. He's an amazing baby boy, and I'm so grateful to have played a part in his conception, and I wanted to share that with my dad. I finally pulled out my phone and began showing him photos and videos. My dad commented that only his hair looked like mine because he had a lot of hair. Eventually, even he couldn't hide his smiles as he saw cute videos of Johnson chewing on toys or spitting out raspberry puree that was too sour. I explained how careful and dedicated Tina and Jackie were in raising him, and how they were both very established in their careers. As we finished up, he revealed, "You really startled me with this news." Maybe he was good at hiding it, because again, he seemed pretty calm the whole time. I guess that's just how he is. But at the end of the day, I'm convinced that this news opened his mind just a little toward the queer community, and I'm grateful for this stepping stone opportunity. I'm still not out to my dad, actually, and today I got a much better idea of how he might react. 1, he will probably clearly disapprove. 2, he might be startled inside but remain outwardly calm. And lastly, he is still human, and can share a smile when he sees genuine joy and love in others. To be honest, can I really ask for more? I'm taking it one step at a time, and my goal is to eventually share with him and the world more of my secrets. to share more of who I really am, even if it is quote-unquote strange or startling. But what about you? Have your parents ever openly shown disapproval? How did things go? I'd love to hear your experiences, and lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of future videos. Have a great day.